What's the craziest way someone has ever tried to cheat you out of money? I was trying to get cash as fast as I could, so I posted my old iPhone online. Nothing fancy, just a basic works great minor scratches $400 firm situation. Within an hour, some guy messaged me saying he'd pay full price if we met today. No haggling, no lowball offers, just straight cash. Honestly, I should have known something was off, but I was broke and optimistic. We agreed to meet at a Starbucks because that felt public and safe. I showed up early, ordered a coffee I probably shouldn't have bought considering my financial situation, and waited. Then this dude pulled up in a BMW. Not just any BMW either. One of those sleek black ones that screams, "I have a financial advisor." I thought maybe I'd stumbled into the easiest sale of my life. He sat down, inspected the phone like he was appraising a diamond, and nodded. Said it looked perfect. Then he reached into his wallet, and instead of pulling out cash, he handed me a check for $500. I blinked at it, confused, and he goes, "Oh man, I accidentally wrote it for too much. Just cash it and Venmo me back the extra 100. I stared at him. "Sir, this is literally the oldest scam in existence. The check bounces. I'm out $100 in my phone, and you drive off into the sunset in your leased luxury sedan." I told him no, cash only like we agreed. His whole vibe shifted. He went from businessman to toddler mid-tantrum in about 3 seconds. Started yelling about how I was wasting his time, how he's a busy person, how he doesn't carry cash anymore because it's 2025. I just stood there holding my phone, waiting for him to finish his monologue. When he realized I wasn't budging, he did the unthinkable. He grabbed my phone off the table and tried to walk away with it, like he thought I was just going to let him steal it in broad daylight at a Starbucks. I yanked it back so fast he stumbled, and I said, "I'm calling the cops." That's when he panicked. Suddenly, Mr. Busy Executive became Mr. Please let's talk about this. He goes, Okay, I'll give you cash, just calm down." He pulled out his wallet again and handed me 2 crumpled hundred. I counted it twice. $200. We agreed on $400. He shrugged and said, "That's all I have. You're standing next to a BMW. You're wearing cufflinks. You don't have $400? I dialed 911 right there." He tried to leave, but I blocked his car with mine because at this point I was fully committed to ruining his afternoon. The cops showed up. I explained everything, and the officer's face lit up like he just found a missing puzzle piece. Turns out this guy had 4 separate reports of him pulling the exact same scam at different meetups across town. They arrested him on the spot. He tried to argue, said it was all a misunderstanding, said I was being dramatic. The officer just looked at him and said, "Sir, you tried to pay with a bad check and then attempted theft. That's 2 felonies before lunch." I kept my phone, sold it the next week to someone who paid in actual cash and didn't try to gaslight me in a Starbucks parking lot. And that guy, last I heard, he's still dealing with court dates and a suspended license.